this is the CSC News Center. We get all our local and state and sometimes world and national news and tell it to the world on CSC Radio. And this is my desk, a mess. Doesn't even have a chair. That's how much respect I get around here. Now to the more important parts. This is where we do our work. Obviously a typewriter, telephone, which is extremely necessary. And this is our Ampex, where we record our interviews off the telephone for our newscast. We also record the ABC network and the South Carolina network, and we also dub from cassette on this side. Both sides are exactly the same. The work areas are purposely the same. That way it's easy to work on either side you wind up on. Over here we have a 50-channel police scanner, where we find out what's going on in the street, so to speak, be it a fire, an accident, etc. And if it comes on there, we can just run right out to the scene and cover it. And this is a two-way radio. We do mobile reports also from the street whenever possible, live mobile reports, and we can keep in contact with the mobile unit via that radio. Over here are our wire machines, which are not working right now, but just to show you how it does work, I'm going to unplug the plug for a minute, shut it off for a minute, that is. This is called the News Power 1200. It prints 1,200 words per minute. And there are our two stations coming up. That's a test switch to make sure it's working. And unlike the conventional Excel printer, you get your information much more quickly, which in the radio news business is extremely important because we are a quick headline service. This is our weather wire. It sends up our forecast from the National Weather Service, and also our hourly temperatures. People always want to know what the weather is. In fact, they want to know that more than anything else. We do our actual newscast. Here's the clock, so we know what the time is. These are our temperatures, so we can tell what temperatures. And that's our CSC exclusive coastal radar. You can actually look on there. It's a color digital radar, and see exactly where the rain is. We can tell our listeners if they're on the road what to watch out for, where the rain might be. This is our console, where we actually play these things called news cards over here. We actually do the newscast, and we read the copy, and we hit the card.
In the middle lane of Rivers Avenue.
And here's what it sounds like. That's exactly what's coming over the air when we do the newscast. And we put it back in the AM to monitor the newscast. Here's where we line up all our stories, one on top of another. These are the cards to get our voices from, actualities as we call it, and the copy underneath. And over here's another two-way radio, and another telephone, and a carton rack. And this is our news booth right here. Very, very proud of this facility. Our old facility, the entire newsroom, used to be the size of this broadcast booth alone. And now in our newer building, which is now a few years old, we have a whole work area over there. And here's the actual broadcast booth. And it's not very neat, as you can see. But then again, my motto is, a dirty newsroom is a busy newsroom.
WCSC Charleston.